Welcome to SnapComms. This training session shows you how to create tickers using the new ticker interface. The key improvements introduced in the new interface are do-it-yourself themes, faster message creation through a simplified modern design, a drag-and-drop intuitive editing environment with greater visibility of editing changes, real-time previews of the scrolling ticker, an autosave feature, as well as easier access to reporting. All of these will be demonstrated in this session. Let's open the SnapComms Content Manager and take a look at the ticker changes. Click Create Content, and here you'll spot the first difference. Notice how I have two tickers available. One is marked Legacy with this blue label. Choosing this version opens the interface you are familiar with. Let's take a quick look at that. Here you select your template and then name the ticker Legacy. Select the folder to save it in and then create content. Here you see the existing interface with a fixed field editing of the ticker, the tabs along the top to navigate through the setup, and the Save button on every tab. Let's leave that there and look at the new ticker. Now when I create content, I select the ticker without the Legacy label. And instead of a selection of templates, you'll now see a choice of themes. Themes govern the look of your ticker in terms of the logo, fonts, and colors. This new feature eliminates the need to order branded templates from SnapComms and gives you full control over the branding of your message. Please watch the Branding and Themes tutorial for training on creating your own themes. For this training, we will imagine that we are the corporate communications team needing to create and publish a ticker with an update about an office move. I am selecting the Circle Company corporate theme. Name your ticker and select the folder to save it in. Then click Create Content. Let's pause here and orientate ourselves in this new designer interface. In the middle on the canvas, we have a placeholder where we will edit the scrolling ticker. All editing is real-time and in line, so you can immediately see exactly how your content will be displayed in the scrolling ticker. Notice in the bottom right corner how every edit is automatically saved, and you can undo any changes too. Now let's look at the right of the screen. Notice how the configuration options for setting the ticker settings, the target audience, the dates, and the delivery mechanism are now down the right instead of tabbed across the top. And of course the Publish button is bottom right next to the Undo and Redo tools. Top left we have three icons. Preview lets you see how the ticker will appear when published to your staff. We'll come back to that once we've finished creating this ticker. The pencil icon switches on the designer mode for editing the content, which we will do shortly. And Actions allows you to rename, move, clone, disable, or delete the ticker, as well as convert it to a content template, which is an incredibly powerful feature which we have a separate training session for. So let's get started and edit this ticker. Firstly, I'm not happy with how small the logo is showing, so I'm going to create a new theme with a different version of the logo in a better format for the ticker. Open the menu, find the Branding and Themes section, clone the Corporate Communication theme. I will name this Ticker Theme, and swap out the logo for a more square version of the Circle Company logo. Apply your changes and use the search bar to go back to the Move Update ticker. Open the designer and then open the settings, open the Style tab and change the theme to the newly created ticker theme. Then apply. That looks better. To add my ticker headline, I'll select Edit and paste in my headline. In this case, it's a reminder about packing for the office move with a link to information about packing boxes. So I need to add the link here. Then click Apply. And now let's preview. This is a great new feature, being able to preview the ticker, something the legacy ticker was unable to do. Also note that even though a ticker can be sent to a mobile device, it does not scroll due to limited screen space, but rather appears as an alert window as shown in the preview here. I'd like my headline text to be larger and bold. Click to edit, highlight your text, make it bold and slightly larger. Then preview again. Notice how the headline is slightly out of alignment with the logo. This gives me the opportunity to demonstrate the padding feature, which can be adjusted to align these perfectly. Close the preview. Click to edit the headline. Choose the Style tab. Open the Customized Padding tool and add 4 pixels to the bottom of the ticker. And now it's perfect. Lastly, to balance the font, I'd like to make the ticker border heavier. Click Settings, then Background, and increase the border thickness to 3 pixels. Now I'm happy. If I needed to, I could add more than one headline to this ticker. Simply click to add a headline and enter the new headline and format it. Similarly, you can add categories to your ticker. This lets you group headlines into topics. In this case, I'm going to delete my second headline. Notice too how we can increase or decrease the height of the ticker. But I'm changing that back to how it was. Close the designer now, and we need to work down the right-hand side to set the ticker settings, the target audience, the date it should appear on screens, and the delivery channels. Start at the top with the ticker settings. The ticker is always docked, either to the bottom or to the top of the screen. This means that when it scrolls, it reduces the size of open windows to make space for itself to dock either below or above open windows. In this way, the ticker will never cover any active screen real estate. The default scroll speed is medium, which we know is a legible speed for most readers. The scroll direction is set to be from the right, but can be changed to scroll from the left for scripts like Arabic. The headline scroll frequency is 3 by default. This means the headline will scroll 3 times across the ticker, and then the ticker will close automatically. Continuous scroll means that the ticker will keep scrolling until it is manually closed by the end user. A good discussion to have here is, when is a ticker considered read? A ticker is marked as read when every headline has been shown in full at least once, and the user has closed the ticker by clicking the close button. Clicking or not clicking a link in the ticker does not contribute to the ticker being considered read. I will demonstrate this when I publish the ticker and show you the reporting. The ticker is automatically set to recur until read. This means that if it is manually closed before the headline has scrolled fully, then it will scroll again and again until the full headline has been exposed to the employee. The recurrence interval is 45 minutes by default. This means that if the ticker is manually closed without the headline being fully exposed, the ticker will scroll again in 45 minutes. All of these settings are configurable and depend on the importance of the communication delivered by the ticker and the level of intrusion that is suitable for your employees. In terms of targets, This ticker is for the whole organization. But if I switch on advanced targeting, I can still target individual users or groups and users. In terms of the dates, you would normally schedule the ticker for a future time and date corresponding to the content of the ticker headline, so that all staff receive the reminder at a pertinent time. But for this demo, I'll send it immediately. The default delivery channel is to send to the SnapComms app on PCs and mobile devices. Remember that the ticker appears as an alert window on a mobile phone. And it's always best practice to include a push notification to mobiles. Of course, there are other delivery channels such as SMS, email, or use the webhook to send a Slack message or similar. And now we're ready to publish. Check all your settings and confirm the publish. Here comes the scrolling ticker, as we saw in the preview. Notice how the open window was moved up and the ticker is scrolling below it, not covering any real estate of the original window. I'm allowing the ticker to scroll in full. I have seen the full headline, and I'm now manually closing the ticker. Let's return to the dashboard and take a look at the reports. Click on the success report. Here I can see that the ticker was targeted at one person, it reached one person, and it was considered successful or read by one person. That was when I closed the ticker manually after the full headline had been exposed in the ticker window. Thank you for watching this SnapComms tutorial. If you require additional help, please email tech.support@snapcomms.com.